Yo, what up? Is your boy Ray, and I'm gonna review Mixtape. Dude, I bought this game day one. Had no one told me anything about it. I bought it. And let me tell you, I love this game. And yes, I understand. I mean, I already knew what I was getting into. I love games like Life is Strange, most of the Telltale series. You know, I love all these story-driven games. And I always take off a point because they're not games, right? And this one's no exception. It's mostly interactive, except for the rail on entertainment part of it, which I grew up playing games like that with the rail system. You remember all those old games? I grew up on those. Even like the new ones, like Star Wars, the old Republic had a rail system before it had multiplayer space battles. So I love playing these. I love trying to do the most I can out of these segments. Even trying to jump over these cars and not succeeding. Anyways, so I knew what I was getting into. What I didn't expect was how good this story was. Coming of age story between these three kids. One of them wants to expand, the other one wanted to have a road trip, you know, and just hanging out before cell phones. Yeah, this was before cell phones, kids. I love the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. I was mostly 2000 kid, so I had a cell phone by the time I was older, but this still connects with me because I was between that gap in the 90s and 2000s. The soundtracks, my God, dude, they're not the bangers that you usually hear in these stories. It's not like, okay, let me give you an example. They have a Smashing Pumpkin song, and it's still a good song, Love, but you know, the most famous Smashing Pumpkin songs are bangers, and they include songs that aren't all bangers, right? The segment where the guy's high as F in the Blockbuster, basically, dude, I've done that when I was a kid. I mean, most of our kids won't be able to say, yeah, I was drunk, I was high, and I went inside Blockbuster and messed up all the videos. That's what's up. Having a stash, you know, hiding liquor. I've done all that. That was great. And seeing that here, especially in a small town, it was amazing. And like I said, the segments we could actually play and explore, I love those segments. And the rail parts were insane. I mean, I'm pretty sure they were exaggerated in her mind, but they were so great. I love seeing them. I love experiencing them with our three main characters. The problems they had following tradition, following being the best, you know, part of your race. Dude, this is stuff that hit in the 90s. And that doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't hit today, but it still kind of does, you know, but not to the extent it used to be, right? You have to be the best Mexican, best Asian, best whatever, right? Doesn't really have that anymore. And divorce is not a bad thing. I mean, you know, it used to be, but now it's not. It's hitting those things that used to be not that long ago, less than 30 years ago, was a bad thing. Now it's pretty much accepted, right? Divorce, you know, race and stuff. I mean, to the most part, you know. So this game has all that, and of course, dumb kid stuff, partying and stuff like that. So with all that being said, I actually love this game. I give it a 10 out of 10. It didn't cost that much. I think I spent, I don't even know how much, but it was better spent money that I spent on AAA games in this year, right? There's games that you just waste money on. I'm like, this is horrible. This is a great story. I had fun with it. Even those segments, like throwing the rocks. Ooh. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.